I'm Linda Segerstam, the founder of the Intelligent Core Golf Pilates, and today we're going to do a warm-up for the Golfswing. So getting the big muscles and the smaller muscles ready to go out for round of golf. So I got two clubs with me. I'm going to use both of them to start with. I'm going to change, so I got one head in one direction and the other one towards the other side. I'm going to hold on to those and then step and just make sure you've got a bit of space. Just swing around. So before we start moving with these arms, you're going to make sure you know where to use your muscles. So your stomach muscles here need to have a bit of squeeze in them. So we breathe in through the ribs and then breathe out. Feel the stomach muscles, just squeeze and see if we can hold it when we do the exercise with weights. Then we come to our buttock muscles. So we need to find maybe that squat feeling to wake them up. Imagine you're sitting on a chair and you lift up because the chair disappears. Good. And then we got those two bigger muscle groups that we need when we use weight and we swing the golf club. Starting first with rotation. So we're going to start swinging the arms softly, side to side. Just make sure you got space. So I'm squeezing one buttock and allow my feet to turn. You can see maybe my feet. I'm allowing my toes to turn around. So I'm not in a perfect golf swing yet. I'm just making everything turn and rotate nicely. And then we're going to go high and high. So one elbow bends and then low and low and high and high. So back elbow bends and then high, high. One more time. Low, low and lift. And lift, and then taking the arms in front. Soft movements around your neck. Neck is very much part of our golf swing. So we're going to let the arms be pulled down by the weight of the clubs and just turn your head. Look back and look over towards the other side. So softly look towards one side, turn and look towards the other side. Good. And then we just look down and then lift the head back up again. Now chin tuck is keeping the head still, not pushing the head all the way down. And then see if you can imagine gliding your head on the back of something. And lift. One more time. Good. And then we're going to change so we have just the one club. So one club in your hands. And we're going to push forward with that. So we're going to push into what we call a hip hinge. So hip hinge, stomach muscles just on, just enough. Lengthen the arms. And to come out of here, I would push the hip forward, lift up through the chest. That's the easiest way to come out of it. So push into your hip hinge, especially with a club in your hands. Lift your chest, push your knees forward, and then come out of it. Now we're going to stay. We're just going to work the legs. So we're going to push into our hip hinge at the arm's length. Then we're going to bend the knees and we're going to push back. So knees bend forward and then push back with the knees softly. So we lengthen out calves and hamstrings, maybe glutes if they're tight. Two more, so bend. And lengthen, bend, lengthen, coming out of it, push the knees forward, lift the head and chest, and then come back to standing. We're lifting the arms up, if it feels okay to have a bit of weight. We lift the arms up, and then we're taking the arms back down. Now coming into your side reach, so one side will be a bit heavier, we've got the golf club there, so we're going to lean into that side, and then lift back up again. Lean into the side. Now your stomach muscles need to be on, making sure your core is supporting. And return one more time. Lengthen into one side and then taking the arms down. I'm going to change that weight so it's towards the other side. And then lift up again. Stomach muscles on. And then reach into your side flexion and lift. Over to the side. You can feel the weight through your side of the body, shoulders maybe now. And then lift one more time, side, and we come to a roll down, which is arms forward, and we're going to let the shoulders and chest, bend your knees if you need to, otherwise keeping them straight, squeezing slowly with your buttock muscles in towards the middle to roll down, and then we lift back up again, scoop the stomach muscles up to lift, and then arms in front, and then reach up. One more, arms forward, roll down, shoulders, chest, reaching down towards your toes. And then lift back up again. And then coming into our squat movement. So we're going to lift up. I'm going to take that club, place it in front of us again. Not the hip hinge, but the squat. So squeeze, lift, lift. Okay, if it feels quite easy with support, we take the weight in front of us and we do it without that push down. And lift. Good, keep going. So my knees are slightly out. I'm waking up my muscles in an external rotated hip with the knees lined up with the toes. Can go parallel too, if that feels good in your legs. Good, keep going. Toes out. And lift, squeeze towards the club. Good, and now comes shoulders. So small squat, bigger squat. Pick your position because now we add the shoulder girdle. The arms go forward. And then we lift up to the ears and return. This feels really tough in your spine. Lift higher and then lift softly and then come back. Feel, yeah, this is good. I can move here and here and return. So just enough support from my chest, our stomach muscles and buttock muscles and quads on the front. One more time. Lift. Return, let the arms go forward and then lift up through the spine. Squeeze your buttocks together. And then we come to our rotation. So hand and arm and shoulder chest here. We're going to take, let's take that one, so we've got space. We're going to swing the arm into a golf swing. We're going to rotate. So I'm doing this quite quickly. It can be done slow. I'm swiping the arm. Just let it come in front, open. Letting the knees and hip move slightly perfectly like we're doing in the golf swing. So, and open. One more time. Reach and lengthen fingertips away. And then change side. So take the club, place it in front, step out into your position, golf position, and we swipe, lift. Swipe and open. So arm and chest and shoulder. I'm breathing in, breathe out to open. The eyes can be on the hand in front, or we can let them turn. Eyes turn with your chest. 3, for 2, one more time. And open, good. And hopefully now we're ready to get into that setup and then hit the first ball. So yep, everything working now. Great.